Hey y'all, it's kind of like a little bit of a story time. I'm a little slow right now. I just had surgery on Thursday, 2 days ago. Saturday now. So it's been about a day and a half because I didn't have surgery till about 4 o'clock Thursday evening. So really it's been about a day now, or 2 days at most, because it's like 5 o'clock now. But Nick went back to work. So yeah, I'm gonna start with how it all started. About 6 months ago, I was nauseous all the time, and I always stay nauseated in the morning, and so I thought maybe it's just normal. Sorry if my voice is kind of low. It's because I can't talk very loud because my incision is still healing, and so anything that I say, you can feel your stomach moving, so it's kind of odd. Not too painful, but yesterday was worse. But yeah, so went to urgent care. I was supposed to work on Wednesday, and I didn't work Wednesday. I called in and said, look, I'm going to the doctor to urgent care, and I'll be back Sunday to work. Well, I went to urgent care Wednesday morning once I called in about 9 o'clock, and they can't do any screening there. So they said, I think it's your appendix, but you can probably wait about a month because you don't have really much pain. It's more nausea right now. And so I got home and rested a while, and I called and told Nick once he woke up. It wasn't until like that night, because Nick's work at nights, and he was like, you kind of need to go to the hospital and get screened right now. He said, if it's your appendix, we don't want to wait a month, and just because of all the things that could go wrong, and we don't know how long this has been going on. The nausea's been for so long, we don't want to let it get any worse. So after I got off the phone with him, I went to the hospital right down the road from our house. It's about 2 minutes away. We live in a small town, so I just went to the little local hospital called Mercy Regions. And so I went there, and they said, all your lab work's fine. Once they ran that, they said, we're going to do a CT scan. I said, okay. It was already about 11 o'clock at night at that time. And I was like, well, once the CT scan is done, since it's already 11 o'clock, can I just go home and y'all call me back sometime tonight or in the morning with my results? And if it's anything serious, then I'll come in, because I'll have to call him to come in from work to get everything straightened out and to help me for the first few days, So that's what I did. I went home, and they called me back. They couldn't get in touch with me, so they called Nick the next morning, which was Thursday morning, and they said she needs to come now. And they couldn't really say anything because we're not married yet. So they were like, okay, well, she needs to get in the hospital right now, but have her call us, because he didn't know what was going on. So I called, and before I went, and I said, what's going on? Y'all missed a call, y'all were giving me our results. They said, it's your appendix, and we kind of need you to come in as soon as possible. I said, okay, let me call him and get things arranged. And so I did that, and he said, okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it in, but my mom's going to come in and check on you, and I started getting all worried, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going. And by the time I got checked in at the hospital, I wasn't even really paying attention too much to my phone. I was more worried about picking up Cooper on Friday, which was yesterday, and he was like, don't worry about all that, we'll get it straightened out. So I got to the hospital. Once I got my IV started, he texted me and said, I'm coming in. I found somebody to take my spot for 2 days. I have to leave back out Saturday morning at 12 a.m., which today's Saturday, it's about 4 o'clock. He left last night about 12 a.m. Because he has to be there for 6 and get on his plane. It's a 5-hour drive there and back every time, plus his plane ride's about an hour. So yeah, so he made it in, and everything was fine. I went in and had my surgery. It took about an hour and a half. He was making jokes. I couldn't really open my eyes for about an hour once I got in there. I mean, I could hear everything going on. Just my eyes would not open for anything. And the people were laughing so much. They have the little cups that the hospital give you that you can take home with the straws with like the hospital logo and stuff. And he had took the straw and put it up my nose, just making all kind of jokes, and I didn't even realize what was going on. I was so out of it. Like in a lot of the video footage you saw from the hospital, there wasn't much, but after the surgery you could probably tell that I was a little bit out of it. I still kind of am out of it, not a lot though. I'm all there, but I'm still very tired and just trying to recuperate. but I'm doing very well for it only being 2 days. I'm able to walk around. My stomach feels like I've got 3 incisions. One's in my belly button, one's in the corner below my belly button on the left side, and then one's like below my bladder, like going toward areas we don't want to talk about. So I've got those. I've got a 3-week checkup to go to before I can go back to work, which honestly I'm probably going to take 6 weeks off, which some people might say is a little too much, but I'm probably just going to take a few extra weeks and try to, depending on how I'm feeling, I might go back, I might not for 3 weeks. I kind of just feel like I need to take a few weeks to get back up with my business. Once I get cleared by the doctor, you know, I want to pick up my business a little bit more and then go back to work because I'm having to slack off all of it. So honestly, they said we can give you up to 6 weeks out, but go ahead and come in for your 3-week appointment. So I'll probably take the full 6 weeks, if not at least 5 or 4 weeks. But yeah, I'm feeling better. The first 2 days I did not eat anything. They intubated me, so my throat has been hurting off and on. Last night and this morning for sure was hurting, but the more I ate and drank, I started feeling better. So when they intubated me, you know, they put that tube down your throat once they knock you out. I don't have any remembrance of it, but I mean, my throat was very sore, so I couldn't eat much. But I ate some chicken crackers, and they have a lot of salt. So I think after I ate that, my throat started feeling better because the salt kind of helped a little bit. So yeah, I finally been able to eat some fries. I went and got some McDonald's. I'm not even supposed to be driving, but Nick had to go back to work last night. So I went and got some McDonald's for dinner about an hour ago, and I ate a little bit. I haven't eaten it all. I'm trying to be slow because I still have not got my full appetite back. The nausea is almost completely gone. So hopefully, this is why I've been feeling so sick lately, and hopefully I'll start feeling a lot better soon. But yeah, there's just been a lot going on, and really I only wanted to update y'all on the surgery. I'm going to do another life update soon, but it'll be everything that's been going on before this. I cannot think that straight right now. I just wanted to be able to get this out to you while I had the memory in my mind. So yeah, and I have a ton of clothes all over the couch. When Nick came home, the clothes were so backed up because I was so sick and the house was dirty. So he cleaned up a bit and folded the clothes for me and left them on the couch. I guess it'd be easier for me to grab, and I could put it up whenever I was ready because he won't be back for about a week. So hope y'all enjoyed this little update with me, and yeah, I am feeling a lot better. It'll probably be a while until I can actually go out doing some stuff, you know, vlogging and thrifting and stuff, probably about a week or 2, but soon enough I will be back and going. I hope y'all have a good weekend, and I will see you guys later. Bye.